So whether you are taking a brand new puppy or you're taking that dog that's a little older and you're refining him and kind of building him into what you think his potential is, let me talk to you about Retriever Roadmap, because this is a program that, when I built it, I actually didn't have the intention of what it is today. And so I'll kind of tell you what it is and how it came to be. So, being a professional trainer, and this has been my livelihood for, almost 20 years now, it's something I'm very passionate about and something that I've worked with clients from all over the place. And for me, one of the interesting things is that as I grew in my business, more of my clients became more and more remote, so instead of just, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, now all of a sudden we have Texas, we have Florida, we have many in Canada, we have Sweden, we have Russia, we have very long distance clients, which is really fun because so many people use dogs very differently. Like, take a Labrador Retriever, someone that lives in North Dakota oftentimes uses that Labrador Retriever very differently than that person that lives in South Texas, right? And everything in between. So that's really fun for me, just to kind of challenge and hone in on what is it that each person wants, and take, that same dog and a Labrador Retriever and train them differently. But for me, what it did pose is a challenge of how do I train the owner, and how do I keep them on a path to where they can continue to build this dog after going home, for me. And that's where Retriever Roadmap was really built. Is I wanted something to give to my clients to say, hey, this is the program that I use to train your dog. If you get hung up, here's a video-based library that you can go back to and touch up and refine and maybe go back and polish if you need to. But then also, if you want to go forward, here's the blueprint for it. Just keep taking these steps and have fun with that process and enjoy it and build that dog to wherever level you'd want them to be at. And that was the idea. And then it turned into that somebody's buddy heard about it, and I didn't train that dog, but could I get access to it? And it really kind of grew into something that it wasn't overly intentional in being. And so that's been really fun for me. So now it's a program anybody has access to, anybody can get a membership to. And probably one of the coolest parts about it is it's grown to my favorite part in the community. So whether that's live check-ins, so we do live check-ins to where, we'll jump in and say, like today, I had my advanced class out and I jumped on there and did a live session so everybody could see what I'm doing and ask questions and jump in as we're working and just kind of almost be a part of the training session with a totally group of dogs that is not mine and new, and, naturally it's not going to be clean and there's going to be some fun stuff. But then furthermore is the strike teams. And the strike teams we have training groups all over the country in the United States that we have, guys and gals that have donated their time and donate, their property. And so like our strike team here, we set dates to where anybody that's a member can come out, use our property, use our equipment, train with other people, have guidance, from other people. It's really a cool thing, because what we have found is the number one thing that holds somebody back from training or reaching the level of training that they want is they don't have the experience and they don't have the property and the tools. Well, the strike teams offer all of that to you. And so that, again, we had no intention of having that as a part of the program, but it's been such a great part of it. It's probably it is my favorite part, not one of, it is my favorite part. So it's a great program. It's something I'm very confident. We have so many testimonials of people that have taken their dog from never trained a dog before, and now they're running master level hunt tests and having just a blast with it. Or we're having people that are on their third or fourth dog and just wanted to kind of level up a little bit and get this dog further than before. Everything in between, and the community has just been so great, and the power of just having that knowledge and that video-based library to walk you through, or to go back, or to jump forward, and then have the community to lean on to ask questions. It's fantastic. If you are looking for anything to help you with your training, help you reach your goals with your dog, I think it's a great option for anybody out there that's looking to achieve that. So in the program, we have it broken down into everything even before you pick your puppy up. So you go through picking a litter, picking a breeder, how, what to do those first couple days after coming home, because that's the biggest thing. Like everybody says, I just don't want to screw this up. I have all this time and all this investment into finding this puppy. I just don't want to screw him up. Well, this is how you don't screw them up. You have the blueprint, you have the program, and the whole idea behind the roadmap part of it is that we're both, if you and I are both training a dog, we may have the same goals, the same start, the same end goal, but we're likely going to take two very different routes because of our personalities, because of who we are as far as opportunity, as far as time, as far as equipment, as far as property. There's so many things, but we want to have a number of different routes that you can take to achieve that goal, and you can still get the dog that you're looking for when you hit that finish line. So it's a really great program for anyone that's looking to get the most out of their relationship and that training time with that dog. You are a huge part of this. You could have the right dog, you can have the right puppy, you could have everything, but if you're not the right coach, if you're not the right leader, that puppy and that dog is never going to reach their full potential. So whether it's your mindset, whether it's accountability, whether it's how to approach a certain training session, the Train the Trainer is probably one of my favorite. Outside Coach's Corner, I just love that game film, but Train the Trainer is up there, and probably Train the Trainer is the one we get the most positive feedback on as far as helping people as they start down this journey. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can find the link here in our description. You can click on it, you can bring you right to the site, and you can go through and you can sign up there, but you can also learn more about it and see if it is the right fit for you.